This man was secretly following a cart full of gold, silver, and jewels. Without anyone noticing, the treasure was moved into the royal treasury. Using the force of his jump, the man leapt forward and rolled onto a platform in the center. He had no idea that this sudden move actually saved his life, because below him was a pit full of deadly poison. If he had fallen in, there would be no way to survive. He quickly calmed himself and looked ahead. In the distance, he saw the precious Eye of Horus shining brightly, but he didn't rush toward it because there were two deadly traps in the way. It was said that no one had ever taken the treasure and lived. Luckily, the man had prepared well. He carefully studied the blueprint and noticed the trick of the first trap. It was hidden in the small mirrors on the floor. He lit a torch and held it behind himself to create a shadow. When his shadow covered the mirrors, a trap was triggered. It seemed impossible to get through, but the man, named Beck, quickly came up with a solution. He lifted the torch high above his head and tried to keep his body and shadow together. As long as he avoided stepping on the mirrors, the trap wouldn't go off. Thanks to this trick, Beck passed the first trap safely. This made him a bit overconfident. When he saw that the second trap was a ring-shaped area, he thought he just had to avoid the rings on the floor, so he walked forward. But suddenly, the rings behind him started sinking, and statues on both sides began spinning and attacking with powerful kicks. Beck had to move fast and dodge the deadly attack. Just as a blade almost struck his neck, he reached the end of the second trap. The statues stopped moving, and he had survived once again. But before he could celebrate, a bigger problem appeared. The blueprint didn't mention a third trap. Beck was shocked, but with the treasure so close, he decided to take the risk. As soon as he stepped into the third area, the floor tiles began to fall. His only chance was to run as fast as he could to stay ahead of the falling tiles. At the very last moment, he jumped forward and grabbed the Eye of Horus. Right then, the noise woke up a swarm of poisonous crabs, but luckily, the Eye of Horus gave off a bright light that scared the crabs away. After going through so many dangers, Beck finally succeeded in stealing the treasure.